And there we go, guys. In five, four, three, two.
Hi, welcome to the Pink Post podcast, created by the business mogul Tijuana Tia Harris.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
One more time. From the top, just
okay,
like that. That was beautiful. I'm
okay.
sorry. That was my fault. You guys.
Okay.
All right. In five, four, three, two.
Welcome to the Pink Post podcast, created by the business mogul Tijuana Tia Harris, owner of Pink Post Studios. My name is Natalie Dortone, and I'm the owner of Celine Media Group, where we specialize in unique marketing solutions for your small business. Tia here has been a business owner for a decade, and her studio offers a variety of apparatuses. So, not only pole fitness, but also Lyra, slings, silks, and she's become a brand name in the Atlanta community, being one of the only Black female owned businesses to offer such an array of aerial education. So, Tia, please feel free to give a little introduction about yourself, how you got into this business. I know in your ebook, Walk With Me Into My Six Figure Vision from God, you said that you just got a message from Him one Sunday morning that this is what you're supposed to do. And she doesn't have any dance background. So go ahead.
Yes, so Natalie's right. I was home relaxing, wasn't picking my brain about what can I do? How can I be an entrepreneur? That wasn't a part of my journey at that time. And God just landed a vision on me. It was just like, hey, you could open a pole fitness studio. And I really didn't question it without having experience. I still didn't question it. I just started collecting ideas, doing research, doing things that would align with if in fact I was able to pull this off. Um the very next day I grabbed my kids, we got in the car, I went looking for spaces. That exact same week I was able to find a space in Union City. Um Small space, about 1,000 square feet, 900 square feet. I called the landlord. Then the very next week, I was signing a lease with no experience, no one telling me how to open a pole studio, no one telling me where to purchase poles, no one telling me anything. I'm just going. And clearly, I was being led properly because 10 years later, we're still here. And the only thing that's changed is that we're better.
Right. And you've actually opened two locations since. There was one in Alabama, and now you're predominantly at the Lee White location. Could you tell us more about how that expansion happened and how you knew you were ready for it?
Yes. So we were also in Carrollton. So our location in Carrollton, I just didn't feel it was for our niche. It just didn't work out for us. Um, the expansion to Lee White happened unexpectedly. We weren't looking to move. We were happy on Metropolitan Parkway. And then we got notice that they were tearing the entire plaza down. And then I was just led to Lee White. My best friend, my husband, they were all like, hey, there is a new construction over on White Street. Go take a look. And when I went and took a look, I was like, oh, I see it. It's nice, but I don't think that's for us. Like, I knew everything was skyrocketing in pricing. 10 years ago, if I'd have moved where I am now, it would have been totally different. But I was looking at all the reasons we couldn't be there. I'm like, they would probably, one, never want a pole studio there. Two, inflation. I will never be able to match the type of rent I have on Metropolitan. Three, it was going to be a brand new build out. Remind you, I had just revamped Metropolitan. I had just done a complete revamp on Metropolitan. So all of that was playing through my head. And then God had me in a corner where I had no other choice. But like, you're moving, the building's going to be tore down, the entire plaza. So you're moving. I had one other location in mind that I was really, really happy about. Um, it was near Punt City Market. I thought the lease was going to be solid. I wanted that more than I wanted this location, actually. I got notification that, hey, they're not wanting a pole fitness studio to go there. They're looking more so like for a Pilates type studio. I argue like, what's the difference? Da, da, da. It's just a different type of fitness, but it was a no-go. And it was God standing on his word. Like, you think you going to go that way. No, you're going to stay. I'm steering you here.
Right.
So had I had more options, I wouldn't have chose where I am now. And it was because of the inflation. It was because of what they wanted per square foot. I didn't think I could do it. But
Right.
God kept me grounded and God kept me there. And a year and a half later, I'm here. I'm happy. I'm growing. I'm expanding. And we're the largest pole and aerial studio in the state of Georgia. I don't know about anywhere else. We're the only
Wow,
studio
that's
in the state of
amazing.
Georgia with a shower. We sit amongst industry leading businesses to the right, left, all around us. And I'm excited. I'm just excited. I feel very humble. I feel very blessed. And I know that this couldn't have happened without God. No matter what I
Right.
put into it, no matter who God sends my way, none of this is possible without him and me trusting to follow.
Right. Wow, that's a really